Hello students, teachers, parents, history nerds. Hello everybody, and welcome to Nutshelled History, where we lay out the facts, the good, the bad, and the ugly. We continue with our Modern World History series by looking at African nations win independence. Don't forget that there's a link for a fill-in-the-blank worksheet in the description. Feel free to use it. I just ask that you like and subscribe. I apologize for any mispronunciations ahead of time. I do my best. Okay, let's go. Africa is a diverse continent. Vast savannas, or tree landsland, cover much of it, but there are also rainforests and deserts. The continent also has diverse peoples, languages, and traditions. After World War II, many Africans demanded freedom from European powers. European powers had drawn colonial boundaries without regard for Africa's ethnic groups. This led to ethnic conflict in many new nations once colonial powers withdrew. In 1957, Gold Coast gained its freedom from Britain and took the name Ghana. The government of its first president, Kwame Nkrumah, became corrupt, and Nkrumah was overthrown in a military coup d'etat. In Kenya, rebels turned to guerrilla warfare, but the British crushed the rebellion. Kenya finally gained its independence in 1963. Jomo Kenyatta, a prominent independence leader, became the first president of the new country. Algeria achieved independence from France in 1962. A coup in 1965 began a long period of military rule. During the early 1990s, when the government held free elections, an Islamist party won. The military rejected the results, and years of civil war followed. After Congo became independent from Belgium, Joseph Mobutu ruled as a harsh military dictator from 1965 to 1997. Civil war then raged among rival leaders that led to the deaths of 6 million people. Nigeria won its independence in 1960. However, Nigeria faced ethnic, religious, and regional conflict, including a war to end a rebellion in oil-rich Biafra. A series of military dictators then ruled the country, but Nigeria returned to democracy in 1999. Angola and Mozambique fought Portugal until granted independence in 1975. In Rwanda, one of Africa's deadliest ethnic conflicts occurred. There, the extremist Hutus slaughtered about 800,000 Tutsis and moderate Hutus. Millions of Rwandans lost their homes. In Sudan, non-Muslim peoples in the south fought Arab Muslims from the north. This, along with drought and famine, killed millions. By 2005, there was peace in the south. However, a new ethnic conflict had emerged. In Darfur, in western Sudan, government-backed Arabs attacked non-Arab Muslim villagers and drove them off their land. Deprived of the land that fed them, the villagers faced possible starvation in refugee camps. Signs of war crimes and genocide brought calls for UN peacekeepers. Okay, let's recap. Africa is like the ultimate mixed bag: lush rainforests, endless savannas, scorching deserts, and a history as diverse as its landscapes. Post-World War II, many nations ditched their European overlords, only to find that colonial boundaries ignored ethnic groups, sparking conflicts. Ghana kicked off independence in 1957 with Kwame Nkrumah, but corruption and a coup sent him packing. Kenya fought hard for freedom by 1963, while Algeria battled France until 1962, only to plunge into military rule and civil war. Congo swapped Belgium's rule for a dictator, Joseph Mobutu, whose reign led to civil war and millions dead. Nigeria gained freedom in 1960, but got stuck in a cycle of coups and conflict until democracy returned in 1999. Meanwhile, Angola, Mozambique, Rwanda, and Sudan wrestled with their own wars, genocides, and heartbreak. Basically, independence was like getting the car keys, but finding the roads were full of potholes and landmines. There you have it, folks. That is African nations win independence nutshelled. Thanks for stopping by Nutshelled History. Don't forget to smash those like and subscribe buttons for me. Just go nuts on them. See y'all next time on Nutshelled History.